Yo, what's up Ragnarok Online fans and the Ragnarok Zero Global fans. So another class comparison video. So back in the day we used to build rogues with auto ganking for pre-renewal Ragnarok Online. We sometimes experimented with raiding and with autocasting, but in Ragnarok Zero Global some of those builds are kind of mushed in together and made anew. Even compared to renewal, we used to build autocasting rogues and shadow chasers using daggers because the thing wouldn't work with bows. However, in this video, it's by the way the same creator, the same Taiwanese creator that did the previous assassin video. That's extremely good and extremely overpowered. So yeah, let's get to it and let's try and figure out what she's doing. So at the very beginning, I'm just gonna go for this. So the stats again. So she's using 21 strength from what I see, 98 or 96 agi. 11 wit, 91 intellect, so a lot of magic attack, of course. 13 dex and 11 luck. That's an odd stat spread. I'm not sure why specifically. Like, what are you using the 13 dex for? I mean, she's got 322 hit, and I don't really know how that's gonna click. We'll try and dissect it as we go. She's at 190 attack speed. She's using a bow, a double activated crossbow, by the way, plus 11, extremely hard to get. But yeah, let's get to it. So she's showing the gear. Of course, there's a wild rose hat plus 5 with cat ears, and this armor right here, I don't really know what this is. I think this is the Conquerors. I think it's like a step above Conquerors or something. But she's got a level 2 rogue's essence on it. And yeah, there we go. That's the bow that I was talking about, the crossbow. So plus 11. I think this is double activated crossbow. I don't know what the cards are, not gonna lie. But look at her go. She's not only look at her go. She's not only attacking pretty fast and doing, you know, probably an okay damage just by auto attacking with the bow, but she's auto-casting meteor storms with auto shadow spell. So that's the difference. In Ragnarok Zero Global, we're getting some of the third job skills for your second jobs, and one of those skills is auto shadow spell with the newest iteration of it. So it's even better than the one that we initially got when renewal released with shadow chasers. So you can see she's just spamming these meteor storms on top of these monsters. It sounds and looks crazy. Like, Meteor Storm is the only wizard AoE that stacks with itself, so you can stack multiple instances of it and it's gonna deal exponentially more damage the more you have, right? No, not exponentially more damage, but just it's gonna add all of these singular hits together. Unlike, for example, Stormgust. If you cast one Stormgust, you cast another one on top of it, the second one isn't gonna do anything. So just look at the numbers, they're just flowing, man. Just, for those of you guys who love rogues, like I love rogues as well, this is probably a consideration to build. Although I wouldn't suggest starting with this build in mind, as this requires an immense amount of gears we could see. And I do not think at launch of Ragnarok Zero Global we're gonna have the third job skills. We're probably gonna have to wait like a month, maybe 3, until we get them. So yeah, at least that's what happened on the Taiwanese server. I don't know how they're gonna do it during our release. If you're watching this after they released, then you could let everybody know in the comments how it happened, actually. Yeah, just look at her, it's so cool. And she's casting some sort of draining spell. I don't know what that was. It just happened right here, hold on. No, she hold on. It was earlier, but it also happened right now. Here, there we go. There was some sort of conversion going. That's the animation for soul reapers when they're getting souls. I don't know what that is. Did her HP go up or something? Or SP? No. Okay, I don't know what that buff is. I don't know what happens. It's an interesting thing. I haven't noticed it before. Looking forward to seeing what happens. But yeah, this is the build, really. I mean, she's just showing off the loot, or not showing off, but checking out the loot that she's getting, apparently. And all of this cool stuff. I mean, I don't know how cool that is gonna be. It look. Let's see this one. Attack speed +1, attack +19, and then some percentage damage increase to a certain race. just looking at all of this stuff is making me wanna like play Ragnarok Zero Global even more. So yeah, if you're like a fan of a pre-renewal rogue, like auto-attacking and ganking, which by the way, you can gank with a bow nowadays, so you can auto-steal from monsters with a bow as well. But I wouldn't. If I was going for this build, I wouldn't, because autocasting steel is gonna interfere with your autocasting meteor storm. So yeah, just saying. But you can. You probably want to consider building something like this. It's just, I can't stop looking at it. It's cool. I'm the biggest fan of like Abyss Chasers with autocasting and Shadow Chasers with autocasting. I've had so many different builds and tried so many different skills that this is just kind of fun for me to just watch. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.